Nityanandam everyone, this is Vanmati again, or now known as Surya Tatvananda. Anyway, I wanted to go back to a topic that I spoke about before. I didn't have a chance to go back on it earlier, so anyway, it's about my vitiligo. Everybody's always curious to know how I got it, and it, well, kind of relates to my seeking, so I got vitiligo when I was 16. It was a small spot on my right foot, and then over time it spread. Now, when I first got vitiligo, I went to the doctor and she told me, "You have vitiligo," and I was like, "Huh?" And she said, "You're turning white," and I was like, "Oh, cool." Hey, at that time I thought it was really cool. You get to be two races in a lifetime. But little did I know what I'd be dealing with. My mom tried to get me medication, but because of some of the bad experiences that I had with it, and not only that, I wanted people to accept myself the way I was and other people to accept me for who I am. And it's not the skin condition in itself that was the issue, it was how people treated me. Now, don't get me wrong, I've had positive experience, but the negative ones were, stood out a lot, like how people could treat you like literally an alien, like you don't even belong in this world or this earth. Anyway, there are times where I didn't even want to come out of the house. Once I was laughed at by like 6 people, and I was like, you know what, I'm never coming out of the house. But then the next day I was like, you know what, pardon my language, but I was like, screw it, I can't hibernate forever. I have to live life. And although emotionally I fell down so many times, I made sure I got back up because I love myself enough. Now, it was tough, and at that time, like, I was so pissed off, but now I consider it as a blessing because, yes, it was hard to experience all that I've experienced, but it's made me a stronger person. And if anything, yes, I have a little hard time at working at it sometimes, but it makes me want to be more compassionate to human beings and not be hateful and hating people or hating life, even though sometimes I do for other reasons. But yeah, it's made me stronger, and it's part of the reason why I became a seeker. Another part was because, the skin condition spread drastically, especially at the age of 24, That's when you saw the big difference. Then at the age of 28, I got a tumor behind my right ear, near my brainstem, called an acoustic neuroma. And I don't know if I believed in God or not. I went from being atheist to hating him or her, and praying and back and forth, And I looked up in the sky and I said, pardon my language again, "F you, God, if you love me, you wouldn't do this. Why am I going through this?" And I cried myself to sleep for 2 months. And, my family friend at the time, gave me 2 books, Conversations with God, an Uncommon Dialogue, and How to Heal Your Life by Louis L. Hay. And she also told me about visualization. So I visualized Lord Ganesh taking away my tumor, and when I went to my neurosurgeon, he's like, "I've never seen this before," and I was like, "What's that?" And he's like, "Your tumor not only shrunk once, but it shrunk twice." And that's when I knew there was, something behind, like, this entity we call God and religion and stuff, but I thought it was a misnomer because just with one, event that was, one circumstance that was really, that went well, I thought it was like, oh, I was a miss-know-it-all, and then I just told, okay, I'm gonna stop rambling now, and I'll continue the sequel to the next video tomorrow. Thank you.